Welcome to Wanderings and Wandering, a place where we dive into the complexities of life slowly, honestly, without, pretending to have perfect answers. Here we embrace curiosity. We sit with questions. We notice the parts of ourselves we usually rush past. This is not a loud space. It's not performative. It's just reflection, faith, growth, and the quiet work of becoming. So, wherever you're listening from, take a breath. You are listening to Wanderings and Wandering. Let's begin. Sometimes the desires we hide are not just feelings, they tug at us, quietly, and sometimes they feel confusing, heavy, even shameful. We have been taught to ignore them, to push them away, to feel guilty for having them. But what if we could start simply by just noticing them, not judging, not trying to fix them, but just noticing? Some of the things we hide from ourselves, we call them shameful. Sometimes it's lust, sometimes it's craving connection, craving affirmation, or even comfort. And sometimes our instincts is just to push it away instead of understanding it. We all carry parts of ourselves we hide: desire, longing, fear, or shame. Facing them doesn't make us weak. Sitting with them gently, noticing, reflecting, that's how we begin to understand ourselves. And understanding is, the first step towards freedom. Understanding alone is not always enough, though. You can name a desire and still feel pulled by it. Awareness is powerful, but sometimes freedom needs something that is deeper than just insight. Desire itself is not evil. We were created with longing, with hunger, with capacity for intimacy. The question is not whether we desire, it's where we believe it will be satisfied. Maybe the ache is not, the problem. Maybe it's the direction. You understand? Like you asking yourself the question to say, like, what is lost going to give me? Or what am I asking lost to give me? Some cravings are just misplaced hunger. You cannot satisfy a spiritual ache with physical substitute. You understand? Like trying harder is not surrender. Suppressing is not healing. Shame does not purify anything. What if freedom is not, about fighting desire, but bringing it honestly before God? Not hiding, not pretending, just honest. Because, like, really, He already sees what, you are afraid to admit. You understand? Like, what would it look like to bring this honestly before God? I'm sure, that's what you probably would want to know. But the truth of the matter is, maybe freedom was never, something we manufacture. Maybe it's something we receive. Desire doesn't disappear overnight, but when we stop hiding and start surrendering ourselves and our desires, something shifts. Not because you became stronger, but because you stopped carrying it alone. Grace changes what efforts cannot. Freedom is not a moment, it's a relationship. It's not just self control, it's staying connected. Lust usually grows in isolation, healing grows in honesty. You were never meant to fight this alone, and you were never defined by the fight. So today, I invite you to notice, to reflect, to name without, judgment, and to surrender honestly. Sit with your desires, bring them quietly before God, and remember, freedom is not self-made, it is received. This has been Wanderings and Wanderings, diving into the complexities of life and embracing curiosity and wonder along the way. If something stirred up, in you today, don't rush past it. Sit with it, pray through it, journal it, return to it. Freedom grows in returning, in honesty, in staying, connected. Thank you for walking through this with me today. Until next time, keep wondering, keep wondering.